today. We had an astronomy camping night where we were working on a project together with BIUST Physics and Astronomy Club. We were looking into, our project was Indigenous Cultural Astronomy. So basically in this project, what we wanted to learn was about our indigenous astronomy knowledge and how our culture relates to the knowledge of the sky. So we had two elders from our community from Serowe. Two chieftains came here to in the previous night when we were camping and when we were doing stargazing and data collection. So we had a chance to interact with elderly people in our society who we believe they have so much culture and have so much indigenous knowledge that they can share with us. Renalebo kopa dilalelo, and renalebo naledi ya masa, which is Venus this side. Kopa dilalelo is Mars. So we have learned so much, and we have learned also that our indigenous astronomy also connects to myths that exist within our society. So there's so much to push with this project.
So guys, I want to hear, like, what's your general feel about this event? Like, how do you feel and how has it been for you? How this experience has added value to you?
Well, it was very revealing actually. It was one of the most inspiring moments of my life. It was the first time I ever picked my eye into a telescope ever in my life.
Okay.
And see stars from such detail.
Okay.
It was amazing. Really.
Okay. Yeah.
I can say the same thing. It was fun. I like it when people get to learn in a more relaxed and fun-filled environment. And for me, it was very easy for me to actually absorb what people were willing to share with us. So with that being said, when you learn something in a very lovely and a very relaxed ambiance, it's easy for you to even share it with the world.
Wonderful. I think I know what you mean. Now I want to ask you another question here about like, when you hear the word astronomy as an engineer, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Like
Stars.
Now I want to ask you about this cultural event, cultural astronomy. I want to hear what you guys thought about culture's viewpoint when it comes to reading the stars and helping them live their daily lives better. Like, you know, when you heard the elders speak, you know, were you like, oh, that's not really, you know, or were you like, oh my goodness, I didn't know this was actually a simpler way of actually finding this in astronomy? Like, what was your general feel?
I came here clueless. That's the mindset that I came here with. And as an engineer, the good thing is I'm also a very cultural person. And this was, for me, the best time to embrace the best of both worlds, because I could learn about my culture even more and also incorporate what I've learned in a classroom setting.
Okay, sort of like a yin and yang situation.
Yes.
Like, what's your take on cultural astronomy?
The way we view cultural astronomy, well, I feel like it's very interesting. Just looking at the fact that these people didn't really know what we know now. Like, they were just using their knowledge and stuff. Like, and it's so interesting, like the theories that they came up with and stuff like that. You know, like looking at how they used to predict events and stuff, just looking at the stars. And some actually did happen just looking at the stars. It's really interesting.
So they were able to like predict what's going to happen in the future based on what's happening today. So in other words, you're trying to tell me that they had predictive analytics in place.
Exactly.